So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away. Down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Fournette fighting him off. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. This is Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He was brought down by Malik Collins. Fournette, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially keep this game alive at OT. And he got it. It's good. answer with a field goal of their own to send this game into sudden death. Well, this one certainly has not lacked for intrigue. Let's keep playing. What do you say?
Fine by me. I'm loving what we're seeing here. This is a heck of a game. And now, guess what? A kicker may decide it again, and the next one that does it wins it.
And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it is, wins this game.
And I can't wait to see how the defense decides to play this, because knowing that the next point you give up, lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive, not just play a normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find their way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. Here's Johnson again on second down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. On third down, Johnson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. I know they may want to go for this, but the smart play probably to punt it, even given the field position, right?
In a sense, you honor what they've done all game. And this is a defense that's held the score down, kept it tight, kept you right in it. And they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game. So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff. Johnson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
109 yards on the ground for him so far. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And with just 9 seconds left in overtime, we get whistles and a timeout. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And with just 2 seconds remaining, the timeout is called here in OT. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.